landing on gate later than the rest and looking like they're falling behind. We'll give it another good run and make sure you guys get some practice on getting everything set up quickly. Those cap chains got to go up fast to make sure we can get reps up immediately. Everybody wants to make sure they get their modules active as soon as possible. Keep your long range ammo loaded for now, boys. That's going to be Mystic and Aurora. If you're not very confident with picking targets for your drones, just deploy DPS drones. If you're quick at locking specific targets, you could try and find out one of the lodges, put EC drones on them. Everybody go ahead and jump, 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 jump. Hold your cloak on the other side, boys. Hold your cloak, hold your cloak, hold your cloak. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Everybody decloak, anchor up, activate modules. Pretend that you're shooting this Boncord billboard. Oh wait, don't do that, you get fucking warnings for it. Never mind, I didn't say that. Eve is lame. See modules up, boys. Let's see links up. Looks good. Nice.
Remember
Looks
links
like
cause
everybody's
aggro.
anchoring fairly quickly. Yeah, we'll make sure that we on the next gate. Alright, cycle everything down, boys. Take the fleet warp to the Volmu gate. Alright, if anyone's not confident with their ship, this is going to be your very last moment to ask questions or be like, hey FC, what the fuck do I do with my life? And otherwise, well, too bad, so sad, you're probably going to die. That an exciting prospect to look forward to.
Does overheating your cap booster do anything for it?
It cycles the module faster, not the reload though.
Okay.
So it doesn't speed it up very much because you're only using one booster. It's gonna save like a very tiny bit off of the cycle speed, but then your reload is still gonna be normal speed anyway, and the reload is the main delay. So it's not gonna be a huge help. Everybody go ahead and jump. Next system is empty. Everybody go ahead and jump, jump, jump. Align to Mammoth. If you didn't catch Desto, that's still R3K.
Seven neutrals in the Mammoth.
Okay. Anything flashy?
Nope.
Take the sphere up.
Should I look for content?
No, no, no. We're just gonna skid straight to system. There's just a chance that somewhere in Mamet or Masaba they might be camping the gate, so keep an eye out if you don't jump too far ahead of us, because they like to camp there with Gnosis back in the day and they will interlock you.
Keep you on this kind on the gate.
Okay.
I'll do
Yeah.
this here.
Just don't jump too far ahead of us, because you might run into that camper. We might not be fast enough to get you back up. Make sure you rename your ship, boys. I see Varian Stone Shards Argorer. Copyright content there, I'm gonna fucking strike you. My name. Or just everybody name their ship Varian Stone Shards Harbinger, Varian Stone Shards Augur, or Varian Stone Shards Decorator. Wait, I think that's probably too long. I don't know if the game lets you. Everybody go ahead and jump through on contact, align to Misaba. No, don't shoot it, Roofer. Christ, we're not trying to shoot each other. Yet. Not yet. No, you're not shooting me especially, Christ. Keep in mind, I could just pull the trigger, drop you from fleet, and shoot you if you do that, so...
Misaba does have 10 neutrals, 3 flashing.
Okay.
Check now gate. In
Yep.
gate is clear.
Yeah, just be careful.
Magos and this kind on the gate.
Okay, take the straight up to Masaba, boys. Not bad. That was a good part of the fleet. All aligned.
I'll gate in Misaba is clear.
Okay. Alright, this should be pretty fucking fun. let's make sure everybody's on their broadcast history as default. Make sure you're ready for any target broadcasts. Hold when you land on this gate, boys. Oh no, there's a whole bunch of bombers on the gate. It's low sec. They somehow found out how to drop bombs on us. Broadcast for reps. Oh no. And you're dead. Don't broadcast late, boys. If you're not able to click that in a few seconds, you're gonna die. You gotta be able to find that button or your hotkey very fucking quick. If you're still broadcasting now, you're double dead and we're gonna make fun of you. Always be ready to fucking hit that button at the call of a fucking dime, because otherwise you will die. And it will be very sad, and we will make fun of you for broadcasting late. The Logi will laugh at you. Everybody go ahead and jump through, align to R3K. Those fucking hackers managing to bomb run us in low sec. What assholes. Can't believe them.
R3K has 17 in local, Condor on the scan, on grid, 150k from a gate. There is a line towards Samson.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, it's drag bubble from Axtec.
Okay. Everybody go ahead and take the fleet up to the R3K gate. We'll get in there, we'll start shooting those bubbles. Happy times.
Should I tackle the Condor?
Nah, go ahead and ignore that. It's just a fucking condor. Moving
Still on the
50
same
battle
bubble.
cruisers to kill a condor is a little bit mean.
You were only.
It worked to me. And that actually might bring the 17 of the rest. If you don't jump everyone, you can bait.
Oh no, those horrible bomber people have caught up on the gate again. Oh no, broadcast for reps, boys.
Wow, we're in warp.
Yeah, they can pre-bomb run while you land, and then when you land, you immediately get bombed.
Admittedly,
And
that's
you're
actually a
dead.
good run.
Come on, boys. Don't be broadcasting now. Way too late. That was quicker. That was quicker. That was definitely too late, Mirai. Holy shit. You have died, like, gone to Jita, undocked a new ship, and gotten volleyed
Was
by
my
the
second
tornadoes
drop
waiting for you
broadcast.
on the undock.
It was
Crazy.
second.
Oh, yeah, sure. Second time. That's what they all say. Alright, everybody go ahead and jump gate. Just remember, boys, you need to be fucking ready to hit that armor broadcast at the fucking flip of a second. If you don't, you're dead. And it will be very sad. Because you could probably be saved if you're fast. So just don't do that.
Do you need the link for when to broadcast and how to broadcast?
Olga, can you get your scepter just behind that bubble so we can warp to you? Because it's like 130 for some people.
Oh,
So we can just shoot that bubble in the meantime.
Hey, Variant.
Mm-hmm.
Can I still catch up on a scepter?
Sure. I can't promise you that you'll have much to do for us in the scepter, but you can catch up.
Pick up my X, please, from Except 1.
Don't tell me what to do with my life. Fuck you.
Bring something to kill pods.
Yeah, that should be close enough. Take the sleep warp, 230.
is it normal that I don't see broadcasts of my own reps?
You should be able to see that. Shoot this
On-
bubble, boys.
On a side note, Varian, you want us to not broadcast if we do get bombed, though, right?
If it's just one bomb, no. If you see 8
Yeah.
bombs coming in, we're probably all fucked. So it's a bit of a sketchy situation. Oh Christ, that thing has no hit points. Never mind. Anyone have a ping here? I don't have a ping. We'll just use that citadel, that kind, polite, nice citadel over there. Take
I
this
have a
lead.
ping
else got
right
a
near
ping.
the Northwest. Oh, too late. Oh wow, yeah, that Orthus is sitting on one of my pings, just about 20 off.
If you have a ping close, so you can try and warp some more smaller stuff to it.
He's moved off. Yeah, let's see, he's 21 off of it.
Could work.
It's probably lined
Not
up by
moving.
now.
Yeah, he's...
Yeah.
Yeah, he's aligned.
Oh Christ! I started looking at him with my camera as he entered warp. All that glitches sure came out hard.
Yeah, that stuff's really trippy.
Alright, take the sphere up to the sun, boys! The most glorious stage for a fight. As soon as we land there, everybody just anchor up. We'll quickly just get Logi into an orbit. We're not going to move us very far. It's mostly just to get everybody to keep at range already, so if I start moving, you'll immediately be following me, and Logi can go ahead and pull range and get their cap chain up. Don't go ahead and cycle your links just yet. Don't cycle your links unless we have hostiles that we're actually shooting at. Just in case we need to...
Purple sun, too.
Yeah.
Nice place
If
today.
I can get scepters to burn me some pings here, just in case we need to bounce up and bounce down. They land at 100, for example. Everybody keep at range. Logi, go ahead and get your orbit set up. Whoever had that bomber with a bomb launcher, this is a perfect, or your timing to go get some bookmarks set up to try and get some good warp ins. Logi, go ahead and pull range. Everybody else keep at range on me.
X and X up 1, I dropped.
Yeah, so gotcha. Or you're just quickly getting into another fleet, you spy.
He's a spy.
Oh. If Headhunter's been spying us all this time, then we're probably screwed anyway. Augurs, please make sure that you're anchoring up on our Logi as well, Caden and the Aug. Go ahead and anchor up on Snuggle. It'll keep you much more alive than if you're anchoring up on me, because that 40-kilometer range might just help you mitigate some damage. Make sure you have your modules running, the boys, and we just wait for them to show up. Apparently they had a few delays with their Logi being a little fucky, so we'll give them a minute.
That sounds promising.
There's only
Sounds
one
like
way to
they're
find
scared.
out. The glory of battle is how we'll find out.
Yep, but I warped to a moon one time and I died. I put the
While
kill.
you're here, boys, go ahead and everybody double check. Tell me what your range is with your long range ammo and optimal range scripts in. That should be Aurora and Mystic. Tell me what your ranges are, just so I know what to look out for.
53.
Just tell me your optimal, boys. Yeah, the Harbs can shoot a lot longer. But the Drakavax win that back by having crazy DPS. Alright. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Cool. Harbs, tell me what your range is with Standard. So about the same as the Mystic for Drekvax. So yeah, let's go ahead and use Standard instead of Aurora as our long range ammo for Harbingers, please. Try to remember that. If I call for long range ammo, just switch to Standard.
What color crystal is that?
Yellow piss beams.
Oh, thank you.
You're shooting very ugly piss lasers.
Golden. They're called golden.
No, they're piss beams. Don't lie to yourself. True, you do get to piss on the enemy ships with it, though, which is great. I mean, you're not gonna tell me, as a guy, that that doesn't look like exactly what you think it looks like.
Hey man, I'm just saying, I'm not judgmental, you know?
What can I say? I'm only 5 years old, clearly. No rainbow lasers, fuck off of that.
And you'll let us know what kind of drones to use, right?
Well, like I said earlier, if you're not sure what to do with your drones and you're already
I mostly try to find like a Logi and put my ECs on them.
Yeah, if you're confident at managing your drones, find a Logi, put your EC drones on it. If you're like, oh god, that's a lot of modules and extra stuff to activate at the same time, put your DPS drones and just put those on the primary. Just focus on getting your drones usefully applied, whatever works for you. If you're already like, holy shit, this ship has a lot of modules and I might be slow at clicking everything I need to click, or I might be slow at locking things up and get my guns on, don't try and focus on finding Logi and putting your EC drones on them and all that shit. It's much easier to just hotkey your drones and just press F to have your drones shoot the enemy or something. That's what I usually do. Makes it easier for you.
If you're primary, you can overheat your hardeners too.
Yep. Yeah, it's much more important to just make your life easy so you can focus on getting as much damage done and as much tanking done. If you have like 20 modules to manage, like sure you could get like maybe a lucky jam on up on the Logi, but you might die because you're like managing too much shit and you forget to broadcast for armor or something. Which would be sad. Ari, that depends on what you want to test. I don't trust that. Christ, I have my window open and I can tell one of my neighbors downstairs is smoking weed because I could smell it in my apartment. Fuck's sake.
Don't you like the weed?
Nah, it smells gross. You're not gonna tell me that it smells nice. It smells fucking disgusting.
See, I have a problem with my nose, so I can't smell it, but my wife smokes it all the time.
It's genuinely gross.
The higher the quality of the weed, the less skunky it is.
It genuinely just smells like fucking burnt piss.
Nah.
That's
Yes,
that's
it
a fucking getaway shit, man.
Yeah, you're
does,
burning
bro.
some bad stuff.
I mean, I live in the Netherlands, so I've had a fair few times to compare. Let's put it that way. I don't smoke much, but I've smelt it more than often enough.
Hey
I've
man,
only
you
smoked a
smelt
couple
it, you
times
dealt
myself.
it.
That's related to farts, not to fucking smoking weed.
We should go get that capsule.
What capsule?
The mysterious red one.
The mysterious red one.
The new event capsule. There's one.
Oh
on
yeah, I
Steam
have
somewhere.
not really bothered with that shit. If I'm gonna be honest.
Dude, those fuckers hit hard, man.
Ari, what module? You're still not really giving me much to go on.
Yeah, it feels like that module is a
Oh,
large
it's a
smart
fucking
bomb.
burst jammer, you little shit. Please do not use that near us. If you use that near us, I will happily shoot you. If I find out that you're using that in the middle of a fleet and you're right next to us and you're getting us jammed, I will happily remove you from my fleets. Because that is so fucking annoying. It just has a chance of just breaking our locks as well, so don't do that. Yeah, just make sure that we're not like right on top of the enemy fleet as well, because then it will just be annoying for everybody. Like, if you want to suicide into the enemy fleet and they're like 30 kilometers away from us and you're like right on top of them, sure. But not if we're like 10 kilometers away from them and you're, you know, a little bit ahead of us. I will not hesitate to make you a primary target, because that shit is so annoying. Nothing against you, it's just a lot of people try to use it, think like, oh yeah, burst jammer is very handy, and then they just burst jam their own fleet, and it's so annoying. So how's everybody doing? I thought Eve Unit would be here before us, but apparently Spectre Fleet's faster, so we went on that side.
Doing good, staying at home. That's about it.
Christ, man, yeah, I've got a 3-day weekend here, and I can't really go out and do anything. It's like, oh, fuck.
Running out of food that's tasty.
Yep, that's a DC.
Yeah.
Miriam, do you know where they coming from? Over
Same
there.
direction as we came from. They'll be coming in from Misaba.
Do you mind telling why we did need to do like 5 jumps?
What?
Like, we just could fight in like next system.
Doesn't cost us sex status to
Yeah,
fight here.
it doesn't cost everybody sex status. That's just easier. We don't have to deal with any.
No
Yeah, I like to
safeties.
kill people, but
Any
I'm not a
low section.
criminal.
My sex status is already at minus 2.2 again, so it's just nice if we can avoid it.
How did Ivuni came so far? Where do they stage?
No idea. I know they were doing some event, and they
Iridia.
said they wanted to fight around here, so I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
They're the ones that train new pilots, right?
Oh, it's Eve University, so yeah, that's the whole idea.
Okay. I had a friend that was in it, and he told me good things about him.
Yeah, you hear of some of the occasional like drama with their leadership ship, but I don't know. I don't really bother with it too much.
Mostly really good folks, a few people who want to be middle managers so bad at her.
Yeah, there's always those kind of people. That's what I like about Spectre Fleet. There's just no bullshit. There's nothing really
Yeah.
too managed.
In Ivuni, you have lots of stuff to manage. That's why you need managers who do not fight.
Yeah, they have a lot more like actual management going on and making sure everything keeps going smoothly.
Hates
For us, it's just we run fleets and that's about it. So if anyone's being annoying or causing a situation, I just give them the boot and be done with it.
See, whereas I remember with, Templeman or with
Oh,
frickin' God, who was
Well, I think Bombers Bar has like their yearly massive shit post
their
story.
massive purge, yeah.
Christ.
Didn't
Oh,
Spectre...
good old.
Snuggle, you might want to lower your maximum speed just by or down by like a tiny bit, because I see Lang and Agar are falling behind a tiny bit.
Didn't Spectre Fleet hold Sov there for a little bit?
Oh yeah, Snuggle, go ahead and turn your prop mods off for now. It's just because the Augs are burning.
Yeah, I
capitals
was a
in
part of
Mech
that group.
Warcraft.
We then folded into Try.
Oh, so you guys
Just,
went
just slow boat for now, Snuggle, and once people actually show up, you can start putting props up again. Let's not waste any cap boosters if we don't have to.
Is Triumphant pretty strong still?
I have no idea. This was more years ago than I can count offhand.
I know they whipped our butts when I was in FCon Phoenix Fed, and it was Triumphant and Pandemic Legion. They kicked our butts.
God, I'm going to fucking burn some candles because this does start to smell like shit in my apartment. I should make a nice screenshot of this fleet. It's been a while since I've had something nice like this. Right as I try to make a good screenshot, I got bumped sideways. Motherfucker. That would have looked so good. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks real nice with the purple sun behind us. Pretty cool. So, yeah, I like I said, I thought fucking Eve Uni would beat us to it, so I wanted to make sure we formed at 2200 and made our way over here. Apparently, they're taking their fucking sweet time. Oh well.
Now, are they part of Providence?
No. Eve Uni is their own neutral thing.
Okay. Because I noticed we're in CVA space.
Yeah, but usually Africa is fairly quiet. It's Misaba that sometimes you have people camping in and stuff like that, but...
But is Eve Uni going to be primarily young players?
Largely,
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Like, there's people that have been flying with Eve Uni for a long time, just like we have pilots in Spectre Fleet that have been flying with us for years. But Eve Uni does also cater to a lot of new people, so it's the same boat as us, really. They have a very big mix of some veteran players that just like Eve Uni and keep playing there, and then they have a lot of new people.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of the Spectre fleets I'm on, most of the pilots are relatively skilled up. So I didn't know. I've never flown with you.
I mean, I'd say we're fairly average. We do also get a really big influx of new people. Or people that just haven't got a ton of PvP experience. They try out Spectre Fleet. That's the whole point, after all. It's supposed to be like the fucking easy, no fucks given. Let's get some PvP done and call it a day.
Yeah.
Shoot shit, go home.
Of course, we did have an FC a couple days ago. It felt like he fed us into like Pandemic Horde and Pandemic Legion.
Oh, what
Yeah.
happened?
Those are good fights.
He took us in like Condors and stuff, and then he knew where he was staging at because I guess he was in Legion, and then we all pretty much like all we killed was like a pod and a Griffin, but the whole fleet died to like his blues because he couldn't shoot them.
That's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, shit happens. Maybe a bad idea. Maybe his blues forms of
And
shit that he knew he
admittedly,
couldn't kill anyway.
Condors
Condors are not
weren't much of
very
a risk.
strong.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're doing in nullsec with Condors.
If you
You
go
can
in
do like
Condor,
missile condors and do some like very cheap kitey stuff.
if you go in Condors, expect to be fed.
Well,
I mean, condors are just a very nice, like super cheap stuff that they can do some kiting with and just use light missiles and still get some kills.
I just thought it was weird because he knows where his staging is, and then somehow we ended up where he knew like his staging was, so it just seemed weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's behind that, but some people think like, oh yeah, maybe I can get some fights there because they know like what kind of stuff shows up that they usually fight in their own space. So maybe he was just expecting to fight the neutrals that come in through his own space.
Yeah, and if you don't find any, say fuck it, let's go.
Because I'm in the EC Pater area now. That's where I'm mostly hanging out at for PvP on myself. And Horde is in that NPC nullsec area. That's where they're staged out of right now.
Alright, I've asked Steve Uni for an update on what the fuck they're doing.
They get lost?
Yeah, I'm not sure. They were over in like fairly the same area, so I can't imagine it can't or should have taken this long. But... Agreement was for 22:45, so.
Did they get intercepted?
Oh yeah, I'm already talking to Ari. I've been talking to this person the whole time. Not to my knowledge, no. They said they were just like waiting for some stuff with their Logi originally, and then they were going to be undocking.
Because I remember in 2016 we had like a prearranged fight with the Test FC. I forget his name. I always forget. But we were supposed to do
Pro God.
No, not Pro God. Oh, what was his name? He changed his name. Someone told me he recently changed. Sue Abbott.
Oh Christ, Sue Abbott. How's he doing? I haven't seen him in fucking forever.
Last time
he used to have a seat for us as well.
Last time I seen him, I was in the Imperium, and he was supposed to not shoot us, and he started firing on Imperium members, and the Imperium J Amazingness locked him up and blew him out of the sky.
Yeah, I remember something when we were doing some capital stuff, and he killed a friendly or something. I don't remember. He had like a super involved. It was fucking funny. Sue is an interesting person for sure.
That's euphemism for retarded.
Not retarded, he's just peculiar.
He kept me entertained.
He definitely has his style of fleets.
I remember he dropped like a carrier or something with like a panther inside and died horribly.
I think he's done a few things of that, but he had some good FC though. He made some pretty fun fleets, but yeah, I'm not sure what happened with him.
He kept me entertained. That's what I liked about it. Like he just kept me
that's the whole point.
entertained.
It was pretty funny.
Spectre fleet is. Oh, hey, there's our local spike.
Hey.
Alright.
Whoa,
Wake up, everyone.
that's a lot.
I mean, there are
not really.
50 of us. Yeah,
There were
that's
60
not.
insisted before.
I was in the wrong channel. I saw 200.
Alright, boys. Turn in your prop bot for one cycle. Logi, get direction towards this a little bit, just for getting a little bit distance, so the Sun Zero isn't between you and us. Let's see, I already see a Blackbird on scan who's probably made an accidental warpy. Oops.
I see the stiletto.
Yeah, go ahead, ignore that. That's probably theirs as well.
Oh, it's definitely Eve Uni. It's just.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's I know that name.
Make sure you get your drones out, boys. Make sure you get your drones out, boys.
I can try to scam this stiletto.
Nah, let's go ahead and ignore that. It's just scout stiletto. I'll wait for these boys to land on us. Well, once I see them on D-scan, make sure you have your broadcast history cleared out, boys.
The stiletto getting him a warp in.
Here we go. Ferox isn't shit on scan. Let's get this party started, boys. Let's see where they come in. Alright, they're coming in for that stiletto, it looks like, maybe? Yep, props on towards that stiletto, props on towards that stiletto, props on towards that stiletto. Harb, switch to Aurora for now, switch to Aurora for now. Primary is going to be SON, SON. Props on, boys, props on, props on, props on. Lock SON, lock SON, lock SON. Don't worry, Drex will be in range soon enough. Secondary is going to be Flash. Secondary is going to be Flash. Okay, let's go for Flash. Let's go for Flash. Let's go for Flash. Secondary after Flash is going to be MET. After MET, we're going for Christopher. Go ahead and turn your props off, Battlecruisers. Turn your props off. Turn your props off. Okay, MET now. MET. Then Christoph. After Christoph, we'll go for H4. Switch to short range ammo. Switch to short range ammo. Let's get Occult in. Let's get some multi-frequency in for the Harbs. Okay, Christoph now. Christoph. After H4, we're gonna go for Jason. H4 now, boys. H4. Doesn't look like they have too much EWAR. Feel free to switch off to ECM scripts, so just to be safe, especially Logi, make sure you switch to ECM scripts. After Jason now. After Jason, we're gonna go for TRI. After TRI, we'll go for TUN, Tungun. Okay, nice. We're chewing through these motherfuckers. After TUN, we're gonna go for Volk. Oh boy. Okay, after Volk, we're gonna go for ZA. After Volk, we're gonna go for ZA. After ZA, we'll go for DEV. Let's see, have they got any cool ships? They've got Bazzies. Let's go chase after the Logi for a little bit after this. Okay, after ZA, we'll go for DE. After that, we're gonna start putting props out and start loading long range ammo. We'll go for these Bazzies. Okay, let's shoot the vault, then start burning your props. Once the vault is down, props on. Let's go for these Bazzies. Load long range, that's Mystic and Standard.
They have Vulture.
Okay, let's lock that Vulture up. Can somebody broadcast it? I didn't quite see it yet. After this Bazzie, we'll go for Tim. And then Annalie in the Vulture. Okay, let's go for Tim now, boys. Okay, let's blow up this Vulture now.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, this is quite mayhem.
Yeah, where are
Okay,
they
we're gonna go for Battle Pig next. Battle Pig. After Battle Pig, we're gonna go for MAR, Marek. Props on, let's get closer to them again. Props on, let's get closer to them. Load Mystic again for the Drex if you need to until we're closer. Okay, after MAR, we're gonna go for Mongo. After MAR, we're gonna go for Mongo.
Mongo the mechanic.
Okay, after that, we're gonna go for SE, Celia. Okay, after that, we're gonna load long range and start eliminating the rest of what's on grid, boys. Start with this Caracal. Make sure you load long range. We're just gonna fire at everything we can see. Attack will start burning out to catch stuff like that Naga that's burning away at 100 kilometers. We can't quite shoot that. Okay, Saber's gonna be next, just so we don't have any bubbles getting in our way. He's trying to escape. Oh, he made it out. Nice call. Okay, we're gonna go for the Scythe. Of RAS. After that, we're gonna go for Hipla. Let's get closer to them. They're all spread out. Harbs definitely load Aurora for this. Load Aurora for this. Everything else is too far away. Keep that last Ferox alive, boys. That's their FC. Don't shoot him, please. Don't shoot Ninka. If you're shooting that last Ferox, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. We still have a Scythe and a Naga. Can we shoot the Scythe? Alright, last on grid is that Ferox and a Naga at 127. So let's kill that Ferox and then go for the Naga, boys.
There's a saber on us?
Oh yeah, let's shoot that Saber. Definitely bomb that Naga. That would be fucking funny to see. Alright, props on, let's burn for that Saber, or for that Naga. Props on, burn for that Naga. Holy shit, boys, that was a bit of a surgical fucking elimination.
Yeah, that felt
GF
bad,
and
I'm
local
not gonna
boys.
lie.
GF. Well, they didn't quite have as much as I thought they would, so definitely a little bit of our overform for our end. I think we would have been fine just having the Augs and Harbs. Yeah, that's a bomb on that Naga.
Oh, Bomber, I believe in you.
Aww.
So close.
He was trying to bomb friendly Sep.
I think they got maybe a couple of jams off on me as Logi, but frankly, I was just sitting here wondering what to do. I don't even know who they were shooting.
I know I had jams on their Blackbird from my drones a bunch. He got pretty unhappy.
Well, thank you, FC.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking clean, boys.
Did we lose
See
anybody?
any issue with
Anybody
that?
die?
Well, what they had on paper was a lot scarier than what they ended up bringing. None of the nesters and other or like Lesheks and other stuff was there, so it was just a bunch of Feroxes and a few Bazzies, which we can easily chew through. They had none of the Lesheks and Balgorns and nesters they said they were going to have. Definitely give them a GF and local, boys. They didn't quite get the big ships they thought they were getting. And their FC thought they were still going to get like a bunch of, you know, battleships and Balgorns and Lesheks and all that shit. And they ended up with just mostly having the Feroxes. And
coming back. Oh no, they weren't back off.
they came in as done. Yeah, they're probably just wanting a Pod Express. Feel free to shoot them. But yeah, so it was an arranged fight, so probably they could have let me know like, hey, we don't have any of the battleships, and we probably would have just dropped the Guardians for Augurers and maybe dropped some of the Drekavax for Harps just to play it a little bit nicer. We definitely ended up having our strong comp where their comp wasn't quite what they expected they would bring, but shit happens. We can make it a little bit more fair for them next fight, and we'll have a good time. Ooh, that Vulture was 1.36? Oh, Domination Invuls. Ooh, and Fed Navy. Oh, all free max. All of his faction modules dropped except one tracking computer. What the fucking shit? Please tell me you got that Vulture's loot. Oof. That's spicy. Please tell me you have that Vulture's loot. Or somebody has it. He could not have dropped more other than that one fucking thing. That is, that's pretty nasty.
Look at that. Jeez Louise.
Well, those fucking faction involts are so expensive. They're like most of the value of that fit and the hull.
Oh well. So yeah, not too much communication on their end. They didn't quite have the big fleet they were expecting to have. If I had known, we would have definitely dropped down the guards to Augs and probably dropped the Drekavax for Harbs. But oh well, shit happens. Make sure we loot grid, boys, get everything that's valuable, and then we'll fuck off out of here. That was quite spicy. make sure we cycle down any links. I see that we don't have any running as far as I can tell.
I clicked on the wrong one.
Who has the fucking stuff from that vulture?
Fred is sitting right on top of it.
Nah, I'll check the logs
No,
later.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I can check the logs later. Well, let's get the fuck out of here first. Everybody go ahead and align to Masaba, boys. Well, we can save this for another fight against them. Probably not bring the Guardians, though, because that's a little bit... Oh, it depends on what they bring next time, I suppose. We'll find out. It'll be fun to fight these guys again. Because they have almost the exact same numbers as us in fleet, so we can definitely have a bit of a good arranged fight against them next time.
I mean, I don't even
It just
think I
didn't look like they were shooting most of the time. Like, I was looking at a ship because I was trying to figure targets, and they
fucking cut down through them really fast.
They were trying to shoot some Logi, like I had all the Logi.
Yeah, I saw
Logi.
some spread damage on Logi, but I mean, shooting guards with Feroxes when you don't have like an overwhelming amount of Feroxes, they didn't have like a lot of like they didn't have like a Hugin to web down Logi, Ivor, stuff like that. So they're not going to apply to guards.
As a logic, I was basically just targeting random people to see who was getting shot. I thought people weren't broadcasting.
Yeah.
We just weren't doing that much.
Yeah, originally I was just planning to bring
the Logi.
Originally I was just planning to bring the Augurs, but then I saw like, oh, they have like 95 in fleet, and they were planning to bring like the fucking battleships and all that stuff as well. It's like, oh fuck, that's gonna be spicy. So let's bring some Guardians in maybe, because they said they were gonna have like 7 to 8 Bazzies. They did not have 7 to 8 Bazzies to put it in the or to put it down for sure. I think
Yeah,
they had,
for
like,
sure.
2
I mean,
or
I
3
got
Bazzies
GM.
and a few Scythes. So.
I'm just sad I didn't get my 10,000 skill points. Somehow I didn't get a killing blow and all of
Let's
that.
take this fleet out, boys. Yeah, a bit of a shame, because I think we could have had a bit more of a fair fight if they,
I got the last shot on somebody, but I didn't get the thing.
You got top damage.
You have top damage, that's what it is.
What, no kill steals?
Oh, wait, I got my 10,000 on something.
Yeah. I think if they've communicated with us a little bit better, we would have downshipped and given them a bit more of a fair fight, but that's a lesson for next time. We'll have a better fight against them. For now, we absolutely cut the shit out of them. It was pretty fun.
And nobody died, right?
No, I don't think we lost anything big.
Nope.
I mean, considering what we had, yeah, I was expecting, like I said, to have them in like 60-ish, and with all the fucking battleships in there mixed in for extra damage, that would have been scary. Everybody go ahead and jump through. Align to Mummet. Okay, we lost a Jackdaw. Oh, end of the world. Let's go ahead and set our destination for Amar, boys. It's just the closest. We'll probably chill out in Misaba so that people are in Karem, so people can refit to travel fits or whatever's needed.
Hello, everyone. Good fight.
Hello? Is that you?
Hello.
Yes, that is you.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just talking to Fleet a little bit of a shame that we ended up outforming you a little bit.
Yeah, we turned up with lower numbers than I expected and hoped.
Yeah, shit happens. No, I saw like all the other stuff you said you were going to be bringing in, like, you know, Leshaks and Nestors and Balgrins, and I was like, okay, maybe we'll get a few Guardians in instead of Augurs, and get a few Direkavax and some Links, but that ended up definitely being a bit overkill.
Yep, I had hoped that more people were more willing to bring out the big.
Yeah, shit happens.
Unfortunate.
We can set it up again next time. I'll just bring Harbs and Hogs and make it nice and simple.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely plan one.
Yeah, because we did end up having, like, how many did you have in fleet?
35, I think.
Oh, okay. That's finesse. We were just short of 50, like, actual combat ships, so yeah, that's a
Hey,
bit mean.
Varian.
What's up?
On the station in Masaba, there's a Phobos, Gnosis, and something else. They were yellow boxing. Do you want me to get them to red boxing?
Yeah, everybody that just jumped into Mamet, go ahead and line to the station. If you haven't jumped into Mamet, hold off. Broadcast line is up for the people that are already in Mamet.
Alright, I'm going to go warp over to the station again.
They're probably not going to aggress because we just spiked local by like 20 already.
We'll see what happens.
If they do, they die.
We can jump out the far side and then jump back in if they do.
I mean, they've already seen local go up to 42. I don't think they're going to be like, oh, that fleet's surely gone.
I don't know, man.
Dodge a bullet, guys.
Oh, what a random battlecruiser. I wonder what he's doing here on his own. Nah, I don't think they're gonna bite for it, man. The Gnosis can see us on D-scan, so let's not bother. Everybody go ahead and take the fleet up to Valmu. But yeah, we can try it again next time, and we'll just ship down to just Augs and Harbs and keep it nice and simple. That way we can focus a little bit more on matching our actual firepower, because, yeah, suffice to say, what you had on paper and told me you were going to bring was a lot more than what you ended up having.
Yeah, the hard part from my part was that we had the structure defense beforehand. So
okay.
we brought out all the big things and good preparation for that. And I thought like, okay, yeah, we can basically dive head on in over there. And yeah, more people were like, yeah, it's a little bit too much risk.
Yeah, I can't blame him. It's expensive stuff, especially if you're going with a shield doctrine, which is a bit sketchy on some of those ships.
Yep, and specifically, we actually had some tactics going on with fleets in order to try to get them out. So yeah, but it didn't happen. Oh well.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer.
Defended. Yep.
If we had a bit more better communication, we could have shipped down and made it a little bit more fair for you boys. But oh well, next time.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't want to just fucking freely like gun you guys down as well with like overwhelming firepower, because that's just not all that exciting for us either.
No, I know.
Everybody go ahead and jump through a line to an FC. Yeah, definitely something to be cool to do again, and we'll just put a little bit more effort into making it a bit fair. Take the sweetheart, boys. Yeah, I was already wondering what your guys' supposed event was. I thought you were maybe doing some like fun event, like blowing up a capital or God knows what.
Yeah, no, not that exciting.
Did you guys get a fight out of that defense, or?
No.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, but it was good practicing some local mumble communication setups and getting new bros into fleets. So
yeah, it's always fun to take out a bit more of a prepared fleet, like battle cruisers, and you get some guardians, so you have to start setting up like actual cap chains and stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more effort to set up, but it's nice to get people some practice.
Definitely.
And thank you for the fight.
Yeah, thanks for still coming, because if I had like only 35 guys in Feroxes and like 3 Bazzies, I would have been like, oh, it's probably gonna suck.
Yeah, that was our problem, because we had like 2 Bazzies and then we were heavily short on. So
yeah.
We tried getting them in Ospreys first, and even that was hard, so then we went for sites.
Christ. Yeah, because you said you had waiting on Logi to get ready, and I'm like, all right, okay, that makes sense. If I had known that you were waiting on trying to get like 3 Bazzies, then shit, man, I would have definitely dropped their guardians.
Yep.
A little bit cruel.
Yeah, but I also wanted to let it be a bit unexpected for the rest of the fleet what you were gonna bring.
They didn't know what we had?
Oh, they didn't know what kind of hell they were gonna go into.
Oh,
They didn't know there were 5 guardians sitting around.
They were knowing it when our scout came into system, and then everyone was like, "Oh fuck, we're going to die."
like, oh shit! Sudden death.
Yeah.
And here I am, like like hitting the call out targets and potting people at this thing.
Yep.
I feel bad.
Oh no, don't feel bad. It's fine. It's fine.
Now, in the future, if you guys do something like that, would there be like a way to like switch sides, like instead of me being inspector to be on like their team? Because I can do guardian.
Yeah, like even if it's stuff like that, like even if we're far from a station, I would more happily like just throw you some extra DPS ships than just like put you into a slaughter, because that's just no fun for everybody.
Oh.
Oh yeah, definitely. But then we also had to fill out and switch our membercoms, because this was on price.
Okay.
Because we were basically, yeah, that structure defense was a bit OPSEC.
Yeah.
So...
No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, next time like, we could just communicate more and get a bit more of a fair fight out of it. Because I was still fully expecting like 7-8 Bazzies and some other shit. And okay, maybe a few less, because you said you had 48 in fleet or something. Or oh wait, no, you said you're gonna have like 40 to 50 as well.
Yep, that was my first estimate. and then it dropped even more during our way. to
Yeah, shit,
Null
man. I feel bad now because I didn't know.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It also gives me some perspective of what I can expect from the uni.
Yeah, that's always good. It's always a bit of a painful lesson when you're like, all right, we'll go have this big fight and we'll have plenty of fucking people, and then like 30 people show up and you're like,
yeah, happens.
All right, boys. If you're here, feel free to jump into Mista. If you want to stay safe, you can stay in Karam and get your ship out in whatever other way you want. Mista is going to be our high sec, so you can go ahead and leave fleet and fuck off. Thank you very much for coming. I know we lost a Jackdaw. If you want SRP for the Jackdaw, let me know. Whoever had the loot from that vulture, if you would be so kind as to contract that to me, that was quite nice.
And thank you, FC.
Thanks for coming, boys. That was fun stuff. Also, your vulture pilot, holy shit, man. Please tell him not to use domination in vulture.